ISKCON founder, BBT founder, savior of the whole world, Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Nitai Gaur Premanand. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayed Nashtaprayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 18, text number 22 to 28. Brahmā Vacha Esha Te Deva Devanam Esha Te Deva Devanam Angrimulam Upeyusham Angrimulam Upeyusham Vipranam Saurabeyanam Vipranam Saurabeyanam Bhutanam Api Anagasam Bhutanam Api Anagasam Agaskrut Bayakrut Dushkrut Agaskrut Bayakrut Dushkrut Asmad Radhavaraha Asuraha Asmad Radhavaro Asuraha Anveshan Apratirataha Anveshan Apratirato Lokan Atati Kantakaha Lokan Atati Kankataha Brahmā Vacha Eshate Deva Devanam Angrimulam Upeyusham Vipranam Saurabeyinam Bhutanam Api Anagasam Agaskrut Bayakrut Dushkrut Asmad Raddo Varo Asuraha Anveshan Apratirato Lokan Atati Kantakaha Brahmā Vacha Eshate Deva Devanam Angrimulam Upeyusham Vipranam Saurabeyinam Bhutanam Api Anagasam Agaskrut Bayakrut Dushkrut Asmad Radha Varo Asuraha Anveshan Apratirato Lokan Atati Kantakaha. Said, Eshaha, this demon, Te, your, Deva, O Lord, Devanam, to the demigods, Angrimulam, your feet, Upeyusham, to those having obtained, Vipranam, to the brāhmaṇas, Saurabhayinam, to the cows, bhutanam, to ordinary living entities, api, also, anagasam, innocent, agakrit, an offender, bayakrit, a source of fear, dushkrit, wrongdoer, asmat, from me, radhavaraha, having obtained a boon, asuraha, a demon, anveshan, searching, apratirataha, having no proper combatant, lokan, all over the universe, atati, he wanders, kantakaha, being a pinprick for everyone. Translation and purport by Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada. Lord Brahma said, my dear Lord, this demon has proved to be a constant pinprick to the demigods, the brāhmaṇas, the cows, and the innocent persons who are spotless and always dependent upon worshipping your lotus feet. He has become a source of fear by unnecessarily harassing them. Since he has obtained a boon from me, he has become a demon, always searching for a proper combatant, wandering all over the universe for this infamous purpose. Please repeat the translation. Lord Brahma said, my dear Lord, this demon has proved to be a constant pinprick to the demigods, the brāhmaṇas, the cows and the innocent persons who are spotless and always dependent upon worshipping your lotus feet. He has become a source of fear by unnecessarily harassing them. Since he has attained a boon from me, he has become a demon, always searching for a proper combatant, wandering all over the universe for this infamous purpose. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. There are two classes of living entities. One is called Sura or the demigods, and the other is called Asura or the demons. Demons are generally fond of worshipping the demigods, and there are evidences that by such worship they get extensive power for their sense enjoyment, sense gratification. This latter proves to be a cause of trouble to the brāhmaṇas, demigods, and other innocent living entities. Demons habitually find fault with the demigods, brāhmaṇas, and innocent, to whom they are constant source of fear. The way of the demon is to take power from the demigods and then teach the demigods themselves. There is an instance of a great devotee of Lord Shiva who obtained a boon from Lord Shiva, that the head of whoever he touched with his hand would come off its trunk. As soon as the boon was offered to him, the demon wanted to touch the very head of Lord Shiva. That is their way. The devotees of Supreme Personality of Godhead do not, however, ask any favor for sense gratification. Even if they are offered benediction, they refuse it. They are happy simply engaging in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Next verses, I will recite myself. Mainam mayavinam druptam nirukasam asattamam akrida bhalavadeva yata shivisham utitam. Lord Brahma continued, my dear Lord, there is no need to play with this serpentine demon. He is always very skilled in conjuring tricks and is arrogant, self-sufficient, and most wicked. Purport. No one is unhappy when a serpent is killed. It is a practice among village boys to catch a serpent by the tail and play with it for some time and then kill it. Similarly, the Lord would have killed the demon at once, but he played with him in the same way as a child plays with a snake before killing it. Brahma requested, however, that since the demon was more wicked and undesirable than a serpent, there was no need to play with it. It was his wish that he be killed at once without delay. Nayavad yesha vardeta swam velam prapya darunaha swam deva mayam astaya tavad jahi agam achyuta. Brahma continued, my dear Lord, you are infallible. Please kill this sinful demon before the demoniac hour arrives. And he presents another formidable approach favorable to him. You can kill him by your internal potency without doubt. Esha goratama sandhya loka chambatkari prabho upasarpati sarvatman suranam jayamavaha. My dear Lord, the darkest evening which covers the whole world is fast approaching. Since you are the soul of all souls, kindly kill him and win victory for the demigods. Adunaisho abhijinnama yogo mahurtiko hiyagat Sivayanastvam suhrudam aso nistara dustaram. The auspicious period known as Abhijit, which is most opportune for victory, commenced at midday and has all but passed. Therefore, in the interest of your friends, please dispose of this formidable foe quickly. Dishtya tvam vihitam mrutyam avam asadati ha swayam vikramainam mrude hatva lokan adehi sarmani. This demon, luckily for us, has come of his own accord to you. His death ordained by you, therefore exhibiting your ways, kill him in the duel and establish the world in peace. Presents the Bhagavatam, the purports of the 3rd canto, 18th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled The Battle Between Lord Bhor and the Demon Hiranyaksha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this was the entire discussion by Lord Brahma. So he was praying to the Lord for an immediate solution. There was a problem which cannot be addressed in a normal way. It has to be done by the Lord in an extraordinary way. So he says, Brahma Uvacha, Lord Brahma is saying, Eshate Deva Devanam, O Deva, O my dear Lord, Eshate, this demon, Devanam, to the demigods, Angri Moolam Upayusham, those who are constantly worshipping your lotus feet, Angri Moolam, or who are completely attached to the lotus feet of the Lord, Vipranam, to the brāhmaṇas, Saurabheyinam, to the cows, Bhutanam api anagasam, even living entities who are completely pure, absolutely pure. Agasa means sinful tendency, anagasa means there is no tinge of sinful tendency, means pure devotees. So he is a disturbance to who and all? To the demigods, to the brāhmaṇas, to the cows, and to the pure devotees. Agakrut, Bayakrut, Dushkrut. What is he doing? Agakrut, he is sinful person, full of sinful tendencies. Bayakrut, by his sinful tendencies, he is creating fear. And Dushkrut, and he is a wrongdoer. By default, he is a wrongdoer. Asmad Radho Varo Asuraha. And because of taking boon from me, Asmad Varaha, he has become Asuraha, he has become a demon. Anveshan Apratirataha, and he is wandering everywhere. Anveshan means to search for. Apratirataha means a combatant who is capable to fight with him. He is searching for a person who he can fight with. Lokan Atati Kantakaha, and he is making everybody in this world fearful. And he has become like a constant pinprick. Do you know what is pinprick? Mullu. When you go to farmlands, there will be very small, very tiny. You can't pursue by your naked eye also. So they get into your leg, so small you can't walk properly. And it takes a hard endeavor to bring it out. Because you can't capture by your nails also. That pinprick has to be removed by one more pinprick. So Lord is saying, Brahma is saying, he is an useless person. He simply, the more he stays, the more pinprick will cause problem. It is simply torture and pain for us. So Brahma is indirectly saying, remove this pinprick immediately. And furthermore he says, Mainam Mayavinam Druptam Nirakusham Asattamam Akrida Balavad Deva Yata Ashivavam Uttitam. Now, what are his qualifications? He has become demon. What is his qualification? He is saying, Mayenam Mayavinam Druptam. He is arrogant. Mayavinam, he is good at magic, conjuring tricks. Nirankusham, he is self-sufficient. He doesn't require any army to fight. He is all capable to fight. Asattamam, he is the most wicked person who cannot be trusted. Akrida Balavad Deva. Oh my dear Lord, you are playing like a child. Yata Ashivanam Uttitam. Because he is like a serpentine personality, what is best for him? Immediately execute that out. For a serpent, best thing is to kill it immediately, not to spare its life. Don't show compassion to this serpentine person. Na yavad yesha vardeta swam velam prapya darunaha swam deva mayam astaya tavajahi agam achyuta. He's saying, na yavad yesha vardeta. So, vardeta means to increase. As long as the demoniac hour does not come, he is normal person. Once the demoniac hour comes, Asura Sandhya Vela. After 5 o'clock in the evening, sometimes it is said Asura Sandhya Vela. You are not supposed to sleep because that is a demon's time. They become very stronger. They become double, triple energetic. Swam Velam Prapya Darunaha. Swam Velam means their time is going to come. Asura's time will come. Velam Prapya Darunaha. And it is Darunaha. It is very sinful. Very hard. Swam Deva Maya Mastaya. Using your internal potency, Deva Maya. Tava Jahi Agam Achyuta. Oh my dear Achyuta, Tava Jahi. Immediately kill him. Don't wait for the demoniac hour to come. Immediately kill him. Jahi. Jahi Shatru Mahabaho. Bhagavad Gita says, Jahi means to immediately. Then further he says, Esha Goratama Sandhya Loko Chambat Kari Prabhu. What is this time? Asura Sandhya Vela? Goratama Sandhya. Gora, Goratama, Goratara. Means it is highest, Goratama of the highest category. Evening hour, Sandhya. Loka Chambat Kari Prabhu. And it is destroying the world. Upasarpati Sarvatman Suranam Jayamavaha. So, oh my dear Sarvatma, oh soul of the souls, Upasarpati, it is fast approaching. This Asura Sandhya Vela is fast approaching. So, Suranam Jayam Avaha, please bring victory to the demigods. And further he says, Adunaisho Abhijin Nama, there is Abhijit Muhurta, Yoga Mohortiko Hi Agat. In the afternoon it has come. Shivaya Nastvam Suhrudam. So, Shivaya, to bring auspiciousness, Suhrudam, for your well-wishers. Aso Nistara Dustaram. This immediately dispose this demon. Aso, immediately. Then, Dishtiyatvam Vihitam Mrityum Ayam Asadita Swayam. By his unfortunate situation, he has himself come to you. Now, immediately kill him. Vikramaina Mride Hatva Lokan Adehi Sarmani. So, by exhibiting your uncommon prowess in this battlefield, Hatva, kill him. Lokan Adehi Sarmani. And please establish peace to this entire 3 words. So, Brahma is requesting the Lord to finish off this demon immediately. So, in this aspect, we see various things. Who are these demons? What are their qualifications and what do they do? So, who are these demons? Who are giving torture to people who are all devotees. Anagasam means who are pure people. Bhutanam Anagasam. Devanam to the Devatas. Vipranam to the Brahmanas. Saurabheinam to the cows. So, if you understand what is the mode of Asuras, what mode do they belong to? Tamoguna. And all the other people belong to? Devatas belong to? Brahmanas belong to? Cows belong to? Pure devotees belong to? So, there is a constant rivalry. So, Sattvaguna and Tamoguna, always there is a competition. We see in 14th chapter, there is constant struggle for supremacy. So, this Tamoguna is trying to dominate the Sattvaguna. So, it's trying to create a torture among people who are all sinless people. The sinful people are trying to create fear, trying to create problem for all the sinless people. Now, who are these people? They are all arrogant persons. Dambamana, the basic qualities of Asuras, we see in 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. These are all infused with that qualities. And when they attain that power, they become so arrogant. They start deriding the person who has given the power itself. And Prabhupada was quoting the example of Bhasmasura, who gained vara from Lord Shiva and he wanted to kill Lord Shiva himself. So these demoniac tendency people have no value for the person whom he had worshipped just now. So then further, he says that Asura Sandhya Vela is coming. So what is problem with Asura Sandhya Vela? So generally if people sleep beyond 5 o'clock, it is not good, they say. Why? What happens if you sleep in Asura Sandhya Vela? Sleep will be restless sleep. You will have bad dreams. Because it is said that at that time Lord Shiva with all the Asura Gana, he roams around. And whoever is not following the religious principles, they attack subtly. They sit in their consciousness. So generally if you see, we all know sometimes ghosts attack people. Whom do they attack? When do they attack? Drunkards. Drink itself has taken over them. Another ghost is not required for them. So people who are mentally very weak, they are captured by this demoniac tendencies. So then what happens when they capture? They want to satisfy their desires through this personality. And what is their time? Night time. Demons are visible at what time? As the dark grows, the demoniac features come more and more. And it makes fearful for other persons. In the daytime, their impact will be very less. Because that is the daytime is a time meant for Devata people. That's why in Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagriti samyami. For people who are in Sattva Guna, the early morning, 4 o'clock, we become very active. We become spiritually enriched. Tasyam jagarti bhutani ya nisha pashyato mane. Then there are other category of people who become very active in the evening. As the night becomes, they become very, very, very active. They spend time in pubs and other things and all. For them, that is daytime for them. So there's contrast of people, because people of Sattva Guna, for them early morning is better, and people of Tamo Guna, night becomes better for them. So Lord is saying, the Brahmā is saying, these people are of Tamo Guna nature. Now the day is about to pass, Sandhya is about to come, immediately kill him, because his time becomes more and more valuable, he becomes more and more strong. In what way they become strong? Their demoniac power, they increase. What is 1 will become 2, what is 1, 2 will become 4. Is there any impact of this demoniac tendency on the Lord? Can he do anything to the Lord? So they cannot do anything to the Lord. But why Brahmā is praying? This is out of excessive affection for the Lord. When you love a person so much, you don't consider him his superhuman tendencies. You think he is one among us. Out of affection, you feel fearful for him. That's what Brahmā was trying to conceive. But he is again praying to the Lord, you are all capable. But still we are very much attached to you. We wanted to see that this work is done, finished. So similarly we see a similar context in Devaki and Vasudeva. When Krishna appeared to them, first he was a 4-armed Vishnu, a huge personality. After offering prayers, he became a small baby boy. But again he is 4-armed baby boy with Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. A small baby with 4 arms. The whole intention of Vasudeva and Devaki, what was their intention? Are they thinking that Krishna is capable to handle Kamsa? They were thinking Krishna is a small baby boy. Kamsa is a huge demon. It is not good for him to come across Kamsa, because Kamsa is going to kill him. But what was the prophecy? What was the prophecy? The Kamsa is going to be killed by this baby. See, after hearing also, after seeing also Krishna seeing as the Vishnu form, still because of attachment as their son, they were feeling, oh, it is Krishna who is going to be in problem. See that Yoga Maya. Their too much affection, they are thinking that Krishna is their baby and he cannot handle Kamsa. So this verse says, Janmate mai aso papo ma vidya madhusudana. O Madhusudana, Janmate mai aso papaha. You have become a baby, our baby. Samudvije bayat heto. Samudvija, but this is a problem of bayat heto. This has become a cause of fear for me. How? Kasmadaham adhiradi. Because Kamsa is going to come. Adhiradi. Kamsa. Who is? I am becoming more and more anxious. Why? Because fear of Kamsa. So, aso papaha ma vidyat. Immediately dispose this sinful demon Kamsa. Because Janmate mai, you have taken birth from me. So, when she saw that four-armed boy, she is saying, please, resume this form of a normal baby, because I cannot hide you anywhere. Because anywhere if I say, oh, you four-armed form, everybody will get to know, a special baby, and everybody will come and make you popular. And Kamsa will easily get to know, even if I hide you somewhere. So, this form is becoming anxious for me. Please accept a form which is like a normal baby. See, out of affection, how Devaki and Vasudeva were praying to Krishna. Even though they know he was Vishnu, he is all capable person. Kamsa in front of him is like, in front of sun, it is like a glowworm. What can glowworm be in front of sun? Insignificant personality. The next point what was addressed here was that Abhijit Muhurta. So in a day, generally it is said that whenever there is no auspicious time, this Abhijit Muhurta will be there. Muhurta means 48 minutes. So if morning sunrise is exactly at 6 o'clock and sunset is exactly at evening 6 p.m., the afternoon 12 p.m., 24 minutes before and 24 minutes after is considered as Abhijit. Abhijit means one who has whatever task is executed at the time becomes Jitaha, successful. Abhijit, immediately becomes successful. And there is one more known as Abhijit Nakshatra. So which is Lord's Nakshatra. So in Bhagavatam we come across 3-4 places, like here one place we get. So another 3-4 places also we come across this Abhijit Nakshatra and Abhijit Muhurta. So Abhijit means victorious. Commencing some activity during Abhijit ensures victory. So in 8th canto, when Vamanadeva appeared, he appeared in Abhijit Muhurta. So Lord Prabhupada says, Lord Vamanadeva appeared not only during Abhijit Muhurta, but also under Abhijit Nakshatra, which is most powerful Nakshatra. So we see this Abhijit Muhurta in Ramayana and Mahabharata also. King Yudhishthira appeared under Abhijit Muhurta. Then Lord Ramachandra was installed as king of Ayodhya after he returned from exile on the Abhijit Muhurta. Lord Krishna married Princess Lakshmana during Abhijit Muhurta. And Abhijit Nakshatra was the time on which Mahabharata Yuddha has been commenced, and which is an auspicious time so that Pandavas will become victorious. And Abhijit Muhurta is a time on which Lord Ramachandra declared war on Ravana. So this is Lord's Muhurta, Lord's time, Lord's Nakshatra. So even Krishna says in Uddhava Gita, he says, Samvatsaro asmi animisham rutuna madhumasavau masana margashirshoham nakshatranam tata abhijit. In Uddhava Gita, Krishna says, Samvatsaro asmi animisham. Among various cycles of time, I am Samvatsaraha. Rutuna madhumasavam. Among seasons, I am spring. Masana margashirshoham. Among months, I am Margashira Masa, December. Nakshatranam tata abhijit. And among stars, I am Abhijit Nakshatra. The Lord is saying, I am personally personified. So when that Abhijit Nakshatra is just activated, so Brahma is saying, your time has come now. Till now, demon's time was going on. Now your time has come. Now immediately finish it. And what is this demoniac tendencies? It is said that evening time, why it is forbidden for people to do certain activities? Because these demoniac tendencies will disturb. What are the 4 things which are forbidden in this Asura Sandhya Vela? You should not sleep. You should not eat. You should not study any Gramya Katha. And you should not engage in sexual life. The same points we have understood when Kardama and Diti were doing. So there in that context it is explained. These are the 4 things which are forbidden in this time because they will have negative impact. And the Lord, He is all-powerful personality. For Him, Yoga Maya tendency. So He executes certain things so that people can get benefited. Like this Mahabharata war. It was given an opportunity. Lord tried all possible means and ways to stop this war. Even He Himself went as a peace missionary. He showed them what He is capable enough. He showed them the universal form. Duryodhana wanted to tie him up. He bought a huge rope. Why Krishna showed that universal form? Duryodhana was thinking, I will capture Krishna, put him in jail. And Pandavas, without Krishna, they can never become victorious. This was their plan. And Krishna is saying, if your plan is that thing, then I will show my plan. He showed universal form. Now tie me, where you can tie me. How much rope can you tie me? Even Dhritarashtra, he was blind person. He was given an opportunity to see Krishna. After seeing the universal form, Krishna asked, now what is your decision? He said 2 things. First thing is, make me blind again. Second thing is, he said, I will just follow whatever my sons say. I am very much attached to my sons. I can't override my sons. It's an unfortunate situation. Even though they have been blessed with the knowledge of understanding about the Lord and His potency, still they are not ready to accept. Now, in Chaitanya Charitamrita also we see this Yoga Maya, how Lord presents His Yoga Maya. One context we see, why did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appear? Sarvaloka Uddharite Gaura Avatara Nistarera Hetu Tara Trivida Prakara. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared to liberate everyone and anyone. So Nistarera Hetu Tara Trivida Prakara. He has chosen 3 types, 3 means and ways how he can liberate people. 3 ways of liberating people. Sakshat Darshana Ara Yogya Bhakta Jive Avesha Karaye Kahan Kahan Avirbhave. So what are the 3 types how he has planned to liberate people? Sakshat Darshana, by directly meeting them, people. Ara Yogya Bhakta Jive, or by places where empowering a pure devotee. Avesha Karaye Kahan Kahan Avirbhave, and in other places by appearing before someone himself. Sakshat Darshane Praya Sabha Nistarila Nakula Brahmachari Dehe Avishta Hoila Pradyumna Narsimhananda Age Kaila Avirbhava Loka Nistariba Ye Ishvara Swabhava. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivered all the fallen souls by directly meeting them. Then Nakula Brahmachari Dehe Avishta Hoila, he delivered others by entering the bodies of great devotees like Nakula Brahmachari. And he delivered others by appearing before them in the case of Narsimhananda Brahmachari. So this shows the characteristics of the Supreme Lord. Sakshat Darshane Sabha Jagat Tarila Ekabara Yei Dekila Se Krutartha Hoila. So by directly having darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he delivered the whole world. By just having one darshana of face to face to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their life became satisfied and they are spiritually became advanced. Just by seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gauda Deshara Bhakta Gana Pratyabda Ashiya Puna Gauda Deshe Yaya Prabhura Miliya. So every year devotees from Bengal used to come to Puri to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and after meeting they would go back to Bengal. Aranana deshera loka asi jagannatha Chaitanya charana deki hoila kritartha. So people from everywhere around the world used to come to Puri to have darshan of Jagannatha. So they used to simultaneously have darshan of the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and their lives were becoming successful. Sapta dvipera loka ara navakanda vashi. People from all the 7 continents and from 9 varshas. Deva Gandharva Kinnara Manushya Veshe Asi. People from Deva, Gandharva, Kinnara, they used to accept human forms to come to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhura Dekiya Yaya Vaishnava Hana. Whoever sees Prabhu used to become a Vaishnava. Just by seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they became Vaishnavas. Krishna Boli Nache Sabha Prema Vishtahana. And they used to simply dance, chanting Hare Krishna. Ei Mata Darshane Trijagat Nistari Ye Keha Asite Nare Aneka Samsari. So in that way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu liberated the whole world, Jagat Nistari. Some people were entangled in material activities, but they could not go. Ekeha asite nare aneka samsari. Samsari means they were attached to this family, they could not go to Jagannath Puri. Ta sabha tarite Prabhu sei sabha deshe yogya bhakta jiva dehe karena avesha. For those people who could not come to Jagannath Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu empowered the pure devotees who were staying in that area. Se jiva nija bhakti karena prakashe tahara darshane vaishnava hoya sarva deshe. Because the devotee was spreading that Krishna conscious perspective there, even by seeing the devotee there, people became Vaishnavas. Ei mata aveshe tarila tribhuvana gauda aiche aveshe kari digdarshana. So in this way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu liberated entire 3 worlds. Not only by his personal presence, but by his empowering others. Now, how he delivered in Bengal, there is one story, he says, Ambuya mulike haya nakula brahmachari Parama Vaishnava tenho bada adhikari. In Ambula, there was one great devotee by name Nakula Brahmachari. He is a Parama Vaishnava, bada adhikari. He is very advanced in devotional service. Gauda deshera loka nistarite manahoila Nakula hrudaye Prabhu avesha karila. To deliver the people of Gauda, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thought, let me become infused into the heart of Nakula Brahmachari. Graha grasta praya nakula prema vishtahana hase kande nache gaye unmattahana. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became infused into his heart, he became so ecstatic, he became laughing, dancing, ecstasy, all that asta satvika vikara he started displaying. Ashrukampa stamba sveda satvika vikara nirantara preme nrutya sagana hunkara. So he used to chant, dance 24 hours continuously. And nistara prema nrutya, and he was fully endowed with that love of Godhead. Sagana Hunkara, when he used to make with his associates that sound, but that sound was so tumultuous. Taiche Gaura Kanti, Taiche Sada Prema Vesha, Taha Deki Bare Aise Sarva Gauda Desha. His bodily effulgence was like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's bodily effulgence. And always that mood, that ecstasy was like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ecstasy. So to see him, entire Gauda Desha was coming to have his darshana. Yara deke tara kahe kahan Krishna nama tanhara darshane loka haya premoddama. So whomever he used to say chant Hare Krishna, and everybody used to become ecstatic just by seeing him and hearing him. Chaitanya avesha hoya nakalera dehe suni Shivananda aila kariha sandeh. So Shivananda Sena, when he heard Nakula Brahmachari has been infused with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wanted to test whether it is correct or not. Pariksha karite tanra yabe icha hoila bahire rahiya tabe vichara karila. To examine him, he came to his place, but he stayed outside. Apane bolana more iha yadi jani amara ishta mantra jani kahena apani tabe jani inhate hoya chaitanyera avesha eta chinti Shivananda rahila dora deshe. So little distance from his house, he was staying there. He was thinking, if he is really Chaitanya, he will get to know me that I have come here. He will immediately call me inside and he will speak to me what is my Ishta mantra, what I am chanting. If that is the case, then I will get to know he is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Asankhya lokera gata keha aishe ke yaya lokera sangata keha darshana na paya. So many people were there, they are coming continuously to have darshan of Nakula Brahmachari, that many people were not able to even have darshan. That crowd was so much. Aveshe Brahmachari kahe, Shivananda ache dure, Jana dui chariyaha bolaha tahare. So in ecstasy, Shivananda, Nakula Brahmachari said, Shivananda has come, he is staying outside the house. 2-4 people go and immediately call him inside. Charidike daya loka Shivananda boli, Shivananda kon, tomaya bolaya Brahmachari. So people started running everywhere, Shivananda, Shivananda. Nakula Brahmachari is calling you inside, please come. Suni Shivananda Sena Tanha Shigra Aila, Namaskara Kari Tanra Nikate Vashila. So immediately came inside, he paid obeisances and he sat down at Shivananda's place, Nakula Brahmachari's place. Brahmachari bole, Tumi Karila Samshaya, Ekamana Hana Suna, Tahara Nishchaya. So don't doubt me. With one pointed attention, I am going to clear up your doubts. Gaura Gopala Mantra, Tomara Chari Akshara, Avishwasa Chada Kari, Kariyacha Antara. So please stop doubting me. The mantra what you chant is Gaura Gopala Mantra. Tabe Shivananda Ramane Pratiti Hoila, Aneka Sammana Kari, Bahu, Bhakti Kaila. So then all his doubts have been cleared. He became very sure that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has entered into his body. Then he started offering him in various, many devotional perspectives. Ei mata Mahaprabhur Achintar Prabhava, Eva Suna Prabhura Aiche, Hoya Avirbhava. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's that ecstatic symptoms were beyond comprehension. So please listen how more Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will act. It is said, Sachira Mandire Ara Nityananda Nartane. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu simultaneously appeared at 4 places. One is Sachira Mandire, in the house of Sachi Mata for lunch. Nityananda Nartane, whenever Nityananda Prabhu danced, he used to appear there. Srivasa Kirtane, every day in the house of Srivasa when Kirtan was happening. Ara Raghava Bhavane, every day in the house of Raghava Pandita's house to honor Prasadam there. Ei Charitani Prabhu Sada Avirbhava. At these 4 places, always Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. Prema Krishna Haya Prabhura Sahaja Swabhava. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very much attracted to the devotional elements. Because he himself is of devotional ecstasy. So whenever these situations were arising, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to go there because too much being attached to their devotees by their loving devotion. So this is the internal potency. Lord is all capable and all powerful. So this is what Brahma is saying, by your internal potency you are all capable person. Kill this demon who is like a serpent. Because Prahlad Maharaj also says, Modeta sadhura vrishika sarpa hatya. There are 2 things, sarpa and vrishika, scorpion and snake, which are most envious things. Without doing any harm, they will go and bite somebody. So that's why they have to be killed. And they take pleasure. Modeta sadhurapi. Even sadhus become happy when a snake is killed, because an envious living entity was dispersed. And because by the mercy of sadhu, that envious living entity will get a chance to get further advancement in spiritual life. So in that way, they are doing good for that snake. So that's why Brahma is praying this serpentine-like demon should be immediately killed. And he is none other than your own personality, your own gatekeeper. So it is better you act immediately and bring happiness and peace for all the 3 worlds where demigods have been distressed by this personality, because constant pinprick he is. So that's what Brahma was praying to Lord Varaha to execute this mission of killing this demon Hiranyaksha. So how he killed and further details we will see in the further chapter. We will stop here. Any questions or doubts? Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki.